Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Please remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you would like more of these. And today we're going to be talking about the Saccone Jolys. It's because they've taken a lot of backlash in the last few days, and it seems that they've gone into hiding. Well, not entirely into hiding, but they're minimizing their backlash that they're getting. The Saccone Jolys, with their 1.73 million subscribers and 10 years worth of video content, all gone up in a puff of smoke, and it's all gone. But where and why? This is very random. This just happened. There's nothing. I checked on his Instagram. There's nothing that said we're taking a break or we're stopping YouTube or nothing. It's completely random. So anyway, I logged into my super secret members account because I feel like it's behind the members. He's stuck all the videos behind the members. But I click on my membership here. The last thing in the members section was 6 months ago. The video's not here. It's all gone. So I got my membership, paying for that, and nothing. £1.99 of my hard-earned money, your hard-earned money, and all gone. Nothing. Gutting, absolutely gutting. I've got to say, I think that's terrible for him to just basically sack his members off like that. So where are these things, right? So I do a search, because if you look at the playlists, there's nothing here except for a few random things there. So where are all the videos? So I'm going to do a search for Jonathan, right, and lo and behold, the playlists come up on here. But if you look, it doesn't look like there's anything here. All the old playlists. Try this one, May 2017. 31 unavailable videos are hidden. So basically, he's privated them. He's not deleted them off his channel. They are officially privated. That's what he's done. Gutting, absolutely gutting. You know, I mean, the content was just top notch. So what will we do now? So the question is, what exactly has been going on behind the Jonathan Jolys, Saccone Jolys, Anna Saccone, Jonathan Saccone Jolys? What's been going on behind the scenes or in front of the scenes? Recently, there's been so much going on. They've been exposed for so much. They did this. They did the Sky News report recently, and the Sky News article, and that shone a lot of attention on them. Obviously, I did my video on it, and other YouTubers, much larger YouTubers, have been exposing them as well for the way that they've been treating their children, exploiting their children and everything. But there is but first, before we get into anything else, there's a clip going around. Well, clips. I've taken a few. Yep. There's some very disturbing things which Jonathan and Anna have both been caught out saying, and it's surprising this didn't come to light a bit sooner, to be honest, because it is quite disturbing. In a video documentary, I think it was 2017, Stacey Dooley, a well-known reporter in the UK, came and did a a documentary on them, and she asked some hard-hitting questions, and the answers were beyond shocking. Take a listen to this one.
The legitimate concerns is, we know for a fact that sexual predators trawl through the internet, go through YouTube looking for videos of children.
Yeah.
That thought must have crossed your mind. And how does that make you feel that your kids are out there for them potentially to see?
Yeah, I think every parent has to be aware of the dangers in the world, you know, and that's why we don't film the children in scenarios that we think, you know, makes them vulnerable.
I think this is a common misconception amongst family vloggers, that there is a certain thing, a certain way. I guess there are certain situations which will be more obvious that they're going to be the type of content that predators are looking for, but there are what you would class as more innocent situations as well, which are equally as damaging to the children that you're putting out there. And I don't think family vloggers in general get this. I'm going to be doing a proper video on this subject, because it's something which I think should really be taken a lot more seriously than it actually is on YouTube.
You know, you can look at some of the thumbnails across YouTube and you can highlight the gymnastics, the swimming, the stuff that kind of like really emphasizes where you might have a higher risk.
How would you feel in your heart of hearts if it became apparent that a had been looking at your children, had been masturbating over your children, for example?
That question right there should be enough for any proper parent to say, right, no, enough is enough. I'm taking all my kids off social media and I'm blocking everybody, because it's just the thought of that. It must be horrible, right?
It's such an odd question, because how would you, like, I don't know how you'd feel. Like, obviously is it a terrible thing? It's like,
is it a terrible thing? That is actually what he said. Is it a terrible thing? Just remind yourself of what Stacey's just asked you, and your response is it a terrible thing? Well, yeah. Is it? But yes, could be one option. I find his response there just absolutely astonishing, beyond astonishing. Words fail me. Okay, words don't come very easily to me, but they failed me more than usual. Can you imagine having that mindset? Not only does it not make him want to rush for the delete button, but he actually questions if it's okay, if it's...
I don't really know how to answer, like, because I would say, like, you know, because all I do is I don't know, I don't really make content for that purpose. I just make it as difficult as I can for my content to be consumed that way. I don't think there's any footage out there. There probably was in our early stuff, and I admit that, and we made mistakes, and everyone did.
Bath time and stuff like that.
Yeah, we kind of, because it was cute, and we had one kid, and we were like, this is fun, and stuff like that. A lot of them have been taken down now. We've removed a lot of them, and same with the pictures that we've had on our social media. And we just kind of like live in that.
This attitude baffles me as well. He's basically said there that in the past there may have been situations where they've filmed certain situations like bath time and stuff like that, which were actually on his channel until a couple of days ago. But anyway, he says that he has filmed them in the past, but he's got rid of them and all is fine again. But the problem is, it's not fine, because that content will be somewhere he doesn't want them to be, or Maybe he does, I don't know. But the point is that content of his children will be out there somewhere, and his attitude is, oh, well, you know, you live and learn. So the next clip is, right, it's not quite as in your face, but it certainly eye-opening, I would say.
We find that now we will film more Alessia and Andrea cute stuff, because I think as babies there's no implications of that, you know what I mean? But with Emilia, like, all her mates watch.
This is like that YouTube bubble thing again. They don't see what other people see. John's saying there that he films the two younger ones because the older ones, they go to school and their mates watch. Well, the two younger ones, when they get older, their mates will watch. So it's absolutely no different.
So it's not like their entire lives.
Do you get a lot of backlash? Do you get outsiders or strangers or viewers saying, why are you showing your kids online?
Well, yeah, of course.
Do you worry that when they are that bit older, they will read the comments and they will take it to heart?
I do worry about that, but then you can't protect your children from everything. And there's always going to be a bully in the schoolyard, or there's going to be somebody that says something negative, whether it's in a comment online or in real life.
Just why would you want to put your children in that situation, though? It's like Jonathan saying that he lets his child read the comments or the hate comments, and in fact reads the hate comments to him. You know, if you can protect your children, why wouldn't you protect them?
If that's the worst thing that they have to come up against, then so be it. You know, like, there's so many worse things that are going on in the world that I just think they're lucky. I would want to teach them that as well. Like, don't you like going to private school? Don't you like the things that we've been able to afford for you, or like that we've been able to give you because of this lifestyle? Like, just looking at
this moment, this is one of the most telling moments in the whole show. This tells everything that you need to know. When people say, when family vloggers say, we give our kids a chance, we give them the option to be in the vlogs or not. We ask them if they want to be in the vlogs. If they say no, we don't put them in the vlogs. That's what they all say. Never mind about informed consent. But this here, Anna says, you have the option, but don't you want this? Don't you want the nice house? Don't you want the nice schools? Don't you want this and don't you want that? That is coercion into doing what they want. It's like, we've talked about this a lot before, okay, with the Inghams, Isabel. They don't get the choice. The parents seem to think that they give them the choice. If they don't want to be in the vlog, they don't want to be in the vlog. But particularly as they get older, they know that if they are not in the vlogs, they don't get the money. They don't get the nice cars. They don't get the nice holidays or the nice homes. They know this. And it's an awful lot of pressure to put on your teenager or young child. It's just too much. And that clip there has shown everything you need to know about family vlogging.
it that way, and like from the bigger picture, I think puts it all into perspective. And if somebody left a crappy comment about you, it's coming from a place of unhappiness for that person. Don't let it affect you. It's silly.
Do you like being in the videos? You don't mind, do you?
What about our fun music videos we used to make? That almost killed me. No, nothing. You think it's okay that mommy and daddy make videos every day?
No.
Every second day?
No.
Middle?
Middle. Do you like being in the videos?
No. Sometimes.
It's understandable.
I wish that people would listen to the children a bit more. Both these two children, their eldest, have said that they do not want to be in the videos. They don't like being in the videos. but Jonathan's not listening. He's putting words into their mouth as usual, and that brings me on to a lot recently, particularly around Eduardo, Edie, that whole situation where Jonathan's exploiting him, and there was that recent clip. Now, I played it on my last video where the Sky News did the report, and Sky actually cut it. I didn't realise it at the time, but Sky actually cut the original clip, so it didn't show exactly what happened in the clip. And to be honest, it's a very telling clip. They've got what appears to be coaching. You can hear in the background the other child who is shouting out what Eduardo needs to say in the video. It seems like it's been rehearsed, basically. I mean, we all know these things are rehearsed, but hearing it is just wow.
If we sent you somewhere to convince you you were a boy, or told you had to change back to a boy, how would that make you feel?
You'd never do that.
I know I would never do that. But how would you feel if there is some people that actually
Sad.
do want to do that to people?
It makes us sad.
How would that make you feel?
It makes I would be sad. No.
Tell the truth now. Do you want to be a boy?
No.
How do you know?
Because it's boring stuff, and most of the boys play football and stuff. I don't want to.
You don't want to play football?
Yeah, and I don't like getting hurt.
You don't like getting hurt
They
either?
scream when they get hurt,
Do they?
but not a sad scream. Like they're really happy.
Oh.
Like they just are really happy that they just achieved $1,000.
So you're happy with how we treat you?
So yeah, at no point did he point out the obvious, and that not all boys like or have to like football, and not all boys have to like so-called boy things, and some boys can like girl things without wanting to be a girl. It seems like he's pushing his own agenda. You can see the way he's looking at the camera, he's looking at him, and he's trying to coerce his child, coach his child into saying something that he wants him to say, which is clearly wrong. And then there's this one here. So yeah, I'm trying to be very balanced here and not come across like I don't agree with a child coming out as trans. But in this case, it's a very sticky subject because Jonathan is clearly trying to use it for his own agenda, whatever the truth may be. And in this next clip, you can see that Eduardo is not telling us that he wants to be a girl. He's saying that he wants to be a boy, or he is a boy. He doesn't want to be having babies, which is contradictory to the one that he's already told, that Jonathan's told Sky. So what is the truth?
What are you now? Are you a girl or a boy? What do you feel like?
A boy.
Do you want to stay a boy?
No. But I don't want to be a girl, because then I have to have babies.
So what now for Jonathan? John boy, Johnny. Well, he's just put up a few Instagram stories, and it kind of explains. It's very, very not sneaky, but sly in the fact that he hasn't actually addressed anything. He's not come out and said to his long-standing fans, you know, people who have supported him for 10 years, they didn't even get the courtesy of a reason or a "we are going to do this, we've been thinking about this for a while" or anything. No, just removed all the content and that is it. All gone. And he's put up this post. Somebody has pointed out that the channel has no videos left, right? And he's put, just because everybody tells you at one point in time that what you are doing is right doesn't mean that will always be the case. So he's basically saying that he's been told in the past that he's doing right, but he's decided now that he's not doing right. I've been thinking about this for a while. I said on the book press tour that I wouldn't be doing YouTube today the same way I did it before. And also my babies are not babies anymore, so I felt the time has come. I have a 10-year-old this year. He's also put this next one, and this is more telling. It says, "I love my kids more than I love my YouTube videos. I don't know if doing YouTube was the right or wrong thing to do, but I did it. So now I am undoing it." And you know what he's done there? At the same time as saying that he's having this revelatory moment where he's realising that putting his kids on YouTube might not have been the right decision. But at the same time, he's put his two kids in their school uniforms, full school uniforms, in an Instagram post. Can you not see the hypocrisy or the stupidity behind that? That is ridiculous. And I don't know if he realises, you know, since he's decided somehow, you know, he's had this, he's woke up this morning and he's decided that, he's gonna have this revelation. But I don't know if he's realised, but his entire TikTok is full of his kids on videos. Did he not notice that? I've seen quite a few people speculating why he's doing what he's doing. Some people say that he's had a visit, or I even read one that said the police must be involved, because otherwise why would he remove all his videos? But the thing is, if it was anything along those lines, he would remove all his social media with his kids in. It's nothing to do with that. It's because, firstly, I believe that he's taken a lot of flack recently. He's seen that a lot of people are digging into his old videos, so I believe he thinks the best thing to do is to remove his videos, to hide them so that he doesn't get caught out on anything that he's done wrong in the past. I don't know what he's up to right now in terms of why he's doing what he's doing, but what I do know is it is zero to do with child protection. It's to do with him, most likely to do with him being caught out and saving his reputation, something along those lines. It is very narcissistical. Whatever the reason is, it's down to do with him and his reputation. It's nothing to do with his children. So if anyone even believes that that is the case, just wipe that from your mind straight off. If it was, he would take his kids off of Instagram, he would take his kids off of TikTok, but he hasn't. And why hasn't he? Ask yourself that. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you've reached the end, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your time and listening to me rabbit on, and I hope we've all learned a little bit more and that we can learn some more as we go. I've got some more videos lined up and more on John Boy, because he's gone but he's not forgotten, and I'm sure he will be back. And whatever he's doing, whatever he's planning, I'll be there to follow the story. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe and be notified for more videos coming up. Thank you very much. Goodbye.